In India, prisons are managed by state governments with their own rules and regulations for the day-to-day administration. See, PYQ L repeat agide, I'll use a different thing. Prisons ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಬಂತಾ? In last 2 year PYQs I was talking about prisons. Prison Act ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಮಾತಾಡಿದ್ವಿ, state government power about prisons ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಮಾತಾಡಿದ್ವಿ. Same subject has been picked. So 21-22 paper na ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ analyze ಮಾಡಿ ಈ ಟಾಪಿಕ್ಸ್ ಸ್ಟಾಟಿಕ್ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ ನ ಓದ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ರೆ ಈ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಈಸಿಲಿ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದಿತ್ತು. ಸಿ ಪ್ರಿಸನ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಪ್ರಿಸನ್ ಆಕ್ಟ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಕೂಡ PYQ ಮಾತಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ, that too just 1 to 2 years back. So in India, prisons are managed by state governments with their own rules and regulations for day-to-day administration. I have already discussed this to be correct, that under the Prisons Act, state governments have the power to make rules and regulations. In India, prisons are governed by Prisons Act, which is correct, which expressly kept the subject of prisons in the control of the provincial governments. This is nothing but the state government. See, 1894 ಅಲ್ಲಿ they used to call it provincial government. Now ಈಗ state government ಅಂತ ಕರೀತಿದೀವಿ. So both statement 1 and statement 2 is correct, and statement 2 is the correct explanation for statement 1. This is the answer. So suppose now ಇದನ್ನ ಓದಿರಲಿಲ್ಲ, suppose if we did not know this, how is that we could have answered? We'll see the other way. Statements ನೋಡಿ, prisons are managed by state government, okay, and state government has the power to make rules and regulations. When will a state government have the power to make rules and regulations? It will happen only if it is under its list. That means if the subject of prison is under the state list, only then can state government make law on the prison. Statement 2 is reinforcing statement 1. So statement 2 reinforcing statement 1 anta iddid case alli either statement 1 and statement 2 both are correct, or statement 1 and statement 2 both are wrong. Look at the options. Statement 1 and 2 both are wrong anna option illa. The only option that is available is statement 1 and 2 are correct, and statement 2 is reinforcing 1. So the answer becomes A. Even if you did not know anything, just by pure English basis, you could have deduced this. So this is where your aptitude and your smart thinking will come into play. Same thing, now static syllabus about the prisons. The prison state subject, it is under 7th schedule, list 2. So it will be dealt with Prisons Act. Now in the year 2023, we have Model Prisons Act. So Prisons Act 1894 had become old, it had become defunct. There was several provisions which were not in sync with the present timeline. So Model Prison Act madidare. I just listed a few of this. You please have a look at these provisions. See, parole, furlough will be promoted to the prisoners to encourage good behavior. We have already discussed in previous videos what parole is and what furlough is and what are the difference. Parole mail question bandide, furlough mail innu bandilla. So that is one important topic which we need to know. Special provisions for women and transgenders, this is also another thing. Now one thing which I want you to know is the Model Prison Act 2023 binding on the states? Like we spoke, prison comes under the state subjects. So Model Prison Act has been formulated by the central government. So the states have the right to adopt it or not adopt it. That is left to the states. But if the states adopt it, there will be uniformity. So states may or may not adopt it, and it is not binding on the states to adopt it. Idu namage gottirbeku, because this itself could become a statement in the subsequent years when a question will arise on prison.